Since posting the complete video of the August 2024 project, I've been asked to show you guys how I do my slices. So I take the walnuts and I measure the size that I want, and I make sure that I have the back end of the walnut, and I press it against the bandsaw in order to cut. Now, I also use a device to hold it safely. As you can see here, it's getting pretty close. So in my case, I'm using the nut that has a flat side, so that way when I slide it, it's not gonna roll up on me. And I use that to cut the other slices. Now, you're only gonna get about 2 slices per walnut, depending on what the size you want. And then you gotta make sure that you definitely clean it all out before, this is all just in preparation. So you can see I'm taking everything out. Don't eat the walnuts. I tried it. It was disgusting. They have been in there for a long time, so don't try it. But just you can see I'm getting in everything that I can to get anything that's stuck in there. And I use these dental tool devices in order to clean them out. Then I go ahead and spray them with this lacquer finish. I use the gloss finish, but you can use any lacquer finish just to seal up the shells, as you can see. And then just let them dry. There's a front side and the back side to each of the walnuts. The top side where you see right now is the front side, and I was showing the back side. The back side is just a little bit narrower. Once they're dry, I use a wax paper to put them on, and I lay them down on the wax paper with the bottom facing down. I take a hot glue gun and just use the glue around the shell itself and just put them on the wax paper. Then I use this Home Depot 50-50 mixture. You can use any mixture you want, but I'm just showing it for this demonstration. I take the 50-50 mixture and I take the Pearlex. Now, Pearlex is not paying me to do this, so it's just your preference. You want to use dyes or anything else. But you mix it all together in a bigger bowl, and then you pour them out. And of course, you have to use the heat gun to get all the bubbles out. As you can see, this is after they've been casted. There's going to be a lot of hot glue in the back, and you'll have to remove all that. But once you have it removed, it's going to be pretty easy. The final step is just to ensure that you have the bowl prepared with a group to put the walnut shells in. You see here, I glued them on. After you glued them on, then you go ahead and pour the green resin.